Hello and welcome to Turkish Spotlight Secrets. Today's spotlight shines on two beloved names from Turkish television whose story continues to captivate fans around the world. We're talking about none other than Ebru Şahin and Akin Akinozu, the iconic stars of the unforgettable series Hırkay. Their names, once synonymous with electrifying on-screen chemistry, have returned to the headlines, but this time, for a heartfelt and deeply emotional reunion that has touched the hearts of many. Years have passed since the pair last shared the spotlight. Their journey, filled with unforgettable moments on set and unspoken tensions off-screen, seemed to have reached a quiet conclusion when rumors of a falling out emerged. Fans who adored them both individually and as a duo held on to hope that someday, the walls between them might come down. That day has arrived. Recent events have shown that time, and perhaps fate, can heal even the deepest of rifts. It all began when Ebru Şahin was unexpectedly hospitalized due to a sudden illness. The news of her condition spread quickly, causing a wave of concern and support from fans and fellow actors alike. But the most unexpected reaction came from Akin Akinozu. Despite the years of distance and the speculation that surrounded their strained relationship, Akin made the decision to visit Ebru in the hospital. Those close to the situation described the moment as quietly emotional and deeply meaningful. It wasn't a grand gesture for the cameras or a media event. It was, simply, one person reaching out to another in a time of vulnerability. Shortly after the visit, Akin Akinozu took to Instagram, breaking his long silence about their relationship. In a heartfelt post, he thanked Ebru not just for the memories they had shared in the past, but for her presence and strength during their quiet reunion. His words, though few, spoke volumes. They carried the weight of unspoken apologies and the light of new beginnings. Not long after, Ebru herself posted an update announcing that her treatment had been successful and that she had regained her health. Tucked within her message was a subtle but unmistakable acknowledgement of Akin's support. She didn't dwell on the past, nor did she spell out every detail, but sometimes, it's what's not said that resonates the loudest. Their fans, always attuned to every gesture and nuance, responded with overwhelming emotion. Social media erupted with joy, and the comments were filled with messages of support, relief, and happiness. For many, this moment represented not just the mending of a friendship, but the restoration of something deeply nostalgic and meaningful. Colleagues from the Hırkay set were quick to share their own thoughts. Many expressed how happy they were to see the two stars reconciling. According to one insider, "We always hoped they'd find their way back to each other, not necessarily as romantic partners, but as friends who shared something unforgettable." Akin later shared that the hospital visit had left a profound impression on him. He described it as a moment of clarity, one that reminded him of the value of shared history, forgiveness, and letting go of pride. He noted that the visit wasn't about rekindling anything dramatic, but rather about acknowledging the journey they had taken together and the humanity that binds all people, regardless of the past. Since that day, sources close to both Ebru and Akin have confirmed that the two have resumed communication. They're not rushing into any projects together nor making grand public appearances. Instead, they're taking things slowly, rediscovering the camaraderie that once made them a powerful team. Back in the days of Hırkay, Ebru and Akin were more than just co-stars, they were symbols of an era. Behind the scenes, they shared laughter, exhaustion, pressure, and ultimately, a connection that transcended the characters they portrayed. Crew members often recalled the natural rhythm they had, finishing each other's sentences, rehearsing for hours without a single complaint, and always encouraging one another to be better. That harmony became the backbone of the show's success, drawing in millions of viewers week after week. But as with many intense creative partnerships, the end of Hırkay brought about a shift. Differences arose, not necessarily explosive, but subtle and accumulating. There were rumors, of course. Whispers of disagreements, creative clashes, and personal differences. Neither side ever confirmed or denied these speculations, choosing instead to keep a respectful silence. In an industry often fueled by scandal, their quiet distance was both dignified and heartbreaking for fans who hoped the connection was more than professional. What perhaps helped pave the way back to reconciliation was the unwavering support of their fanbase. Even during their years of silence, fans continued to tag them together, repost old photos, and write messages filled with hope. Some even created short films and edits from Herkai scenes, overlaying them with music that captured the longing for a reunion. It's possible that this consistent digital presence helped both Abreu and Akin realize that what they had shared was rare and still deeply valued. Their story isn't just about a rekindled friendship, it's about growth. It's about knowing when to walk away and when to return. It's about the quiet kind of love, the one that doesn't demand attention but simply shows up when it matters most. In reconnecting, Abreu Sahin and Akin Akinozu have offered something more than headlines. They've offered a narrative of forgiveness, emotional maturity, and the enduring strength of shared history. There is even talk that producers are exploring the idea of reuniting the duo for a future project. Nothing is confirmed, but the mere possibility has already sparked buzz across fan pages and entertainment blogs. If such a reunion were to happen, it would no doubt be one of the most anticipated television events in recent memory. As for now, Abreu is focusing on her recovery and upcoming roles, while Akin continues to work on his new ventures. But what matters most is that they've found common ground, a bridge back to friendship built not on the past, but on understanding, empathy, and mutual respect. Their story reminds us that relationships, like people, evolve. That time can offer perspective, and that moments of crisis can reveal the most important truths. Through illness, reflection, and a simple visit, Abreu and Akin have shown that some connections are never truly lost, only waiting to be rediscovered.